It's a bit easier for players. You have more room. But to penetrate a team that's already set, it's difficult.
Those two very good points, but I'm still hung up on the wounded deer jumps the highest.
Yeah. I heard it in one class, and I ran with it ever since in university. I think it's a poem.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here's some Canadian Premier League history. TJ Tahid comes into the match, the youngest player to ever register professional minutes, 16 years old and 17 days. He's going to get a 10-minute run here in Langley, the native of Maple Ridge, British Columbia. Tyler Crawford is also going to be withdrawn from this match for Min-jae Kwok. I thought Crawford was outstanding today.
You can be proud of his performance. Energy was there. The few times he got caught out, he made up for it, for effort. Strong performance for him.
Crawford just offering a little guidance to the man who will replace him at left back for the final 10 minutes of this match. And a big roar from the supporters as that little historical footnote is shared with the 6,000 plus here in Langley. Where were you at 16 years old?
Our Lady of Mount Carmel Secondary School.
Here's Aird. Defensive header from Wazanizadeh. Great touch in transition. And there goes Tahid. A little bit in behind of Gael Sandoval, but they still move forward, looking for Amir Kanani. Trafford heads it down, way too slow to react though, and the 16-year-old dispossesses the Cavs center back. Sandoval trying to work the 1-2 with Kanani, needed a bit better on the return feed, and now it's cavalry away in transition, led by Meyer Bevan. In for Beckford, back out wide, Fraser Aird. Bounces twice, Moussi was nearly able to get to the other side of that redirected ball. Just didn't sit up for him, otherwise that's at least on target.
Seeing some tired legs all over now. Now's the time to concentrate, dig deep.
Cardici out of his goal. 83.5 minutes down, 6 in stoppage time. Cavalry would join Halifax Wanderers on an identical record of no wins, 4 draws, and no defeats.
Well defended by Simmons there, just to stay with him.
Gauthier and Tigny. A little bit late on TJ Tahid.
Smart by Tahid there, just to put his body in between Antigbe and the ball, right? And you know you're gonna get contact, you fall on the ball, you're gonna get the call 9 times out of 10.
And Tahid with some pretty good pedigree. Trialed with Villarreal in Spain, Red Bull, New York Red Bulls, excuse me, Major League Soccer. Stops in Denmark as well.
Midtjylland.
See, I knew you were gonna help me out there. I wasn't even gonna try to pronounce that one.
I'm here for you, brother.
But he does join from the Van City Pro Football Academy in the Vancouver Metro Soccer League. Also 5'10", 160 at 16 years old is also kind of infuriating.
I know looking at the stats, it's always like, he's a big boy, 16, still growing as well.
Love slide, keeps it away from Escalante. He's up for it.
Love it.
And not just this particular player, but how important, Jordan, is this type of player in this match, where you mentioned the energy. You want someone to go out with a point to prove that's going to just bring everybody else along with them.
Yeah, and I think just the biggest thing right now is energy. You want closers or finishers to help you with the game. I think for this young man, too, is just not giving away the ball carelessly or making those those errors that sometimes young players make. Everyone makes, but specifically young players that aren't well versed yet. But throw caution to the wind. Go for it when you get to go forward. Because imagine him scoring on this big a momentous occasion.
Box office type of stuff. It's Antigone. Antigone turning the corner, low cross in.
Simmons in the right spot there. Always enjoy when a 6 of the defensive midfield kind of finishes that triangle. You have your 2 center backs low in the 6-yard box, but that D mid needs to get that spot, that penalty spot, that area. That's a lot of work tracking back, but when you do it right, it's hard to get a team to penetrate that area.
Escalante's cross into a dangerous area. Up for it went Beckford. $6,177 the announced attendance here at Willoughby Community Park. They'll do it all over again at the weekend. 3 of their next 4 are at home. Atletico Ottawa will head west for that match on Saturday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time start. And they're at Forge, and then back home to host Valor and Pacific. Cavalry, meanwhile, they will have a similar lengthy stay at home. They host Halifax on Saturday. The following Sunday, Ottawa in tow, away to York United, then home for Forge. And the next meeting between these 2 very sides, it's all the way down in June, however. Antigone. Foul from Kanani, just steps inside of the touchline. It's a great performance, but they're not at the finish line yet. See a little bit of urgency in Fraser Aird hustling over to the ball. Lots of red shirts in the area. Aird's cross, it's a good one. Beckford gets a piece of it. He wanted a handball. Referee said it was super glued to the defender's side. Now Antigone. Outside of his foot in towards Dan Klump. Bodies all over the turf. Running forward was Bevan, and Vancouver are able to clear. Mozenizade is down. We'll get a look at why Cavalry thought there was a handball. Tell us what you see here, Jordan.
Not good enough for me. It does hit his hand, but not enough for a pen there.
I think it's a bit different if there's another Cavalry player a bit closer to it.
I think so.
It's a bit of an awkward collision with Dan Klump here to bring Bakari to the ground. And Ibrahim Bakari taking home our Gatorade Performance of the match tonight. Jordan, player of the game in the first home opener at Willoughby Park. What did you like about his game tonight?
I think how he simplified things. He was just a guy, even in 1v1 situations with Kantav first half. He slowed him down. He was patient in defending. I enjoyed watching him today because he was a ball winner and a leader in the back. He deserves this award.
53 touches for Bakari. That is a team high in the match. And defending, he won 6 of his 7 tackles, 6 clearances, won 3 fouls as well. He was all over the park. And you have to stress, too, he played a lot more centrally after the red card. And so a bit out of position. And in fact, you give credit to the 3 of them back there. Yes, they would like another go around at that headed clearance that led to Cavalry's first goal. But I think they've made very good adjustments after the match could have gone completely the other way.
And they look better. I often think about the first game with Vancouver FC against Pacific. Looked a bit scared, looked nervous. these four, they're comfortable defending, and they showed it today. With Bakary, he was leading the charge. And he's grown into his role bit by bit. You see the first game, you see potential, but now he seems comfortable. That's something you can build on, and now if he can add a bit of a voice and being a leader, he could be one of the standouts in the league.
That'll be the end of the road for Mozenizadeh. He'll be asked to exit over the byline, and of course Afshin Ghapi in another change. It's Mohamedou Kane who will come in, and Nicky Jima. Double move and added time here. Gael Sandoval, who set up the opening goal, replaced up top by the Englishman Jima. Kane, who comes in, makes his Vancouver Football Club debut. Goal and 2 assists now in the campaign, Jordan, for Sandoval. I think it's not just hype for those three up top. Handal and Batar as well. They have been excellent.
They have, and the chemistry's forming. I think Sandoval tonight he did a really good job going forward 1v1 and creating. You see he's coming into his own more and more, just getting acclimated with the team and how they play.
Kane ahead towards Jima. Dan Klopp just taking the direct line away from the Cavs goalkeeper. We're halfway through the original 5 minutes of added time. Half of that had been used up as Nemo's being tended to. Trafford Escalante and Camden. Moussi has a go. And more shouts for handball from Cavalry. They win their corner. Simmons does really well to close down, and Kane might have got away with one. Not the time to show a replay, of course, because Cavalry are ready to take this. They got to go quick now, still late in extra time, but we'll have a look at it when it makes sense. It's aired. High, out-swinging ball. Trafford gets there. Irving, wow! Dives over to deny what would be likely the match-winning goal. A hometown hero responds in a big way. Doesn't even want to celebrate because he knows that the ball's still deep in his attacking half. He's barking out orders to his defenders. Hold the line, clear, boys. We're not there yet. Now Kanani. A bit awkward as he gets tangled up with Escalante. What a dramatic sequence. Let's start with the save here, Jordan Wilson.
Great corner by Fraser Aird. Trafford does well just to put on goal, but you see the leap, the lunge by Callum Irving. Big boy save. Put that paw on it. Wonderful.
Bakary dribbling through 5 Cavalry defenders and was almost able to get the pass off. Wins the foul against Jesse Daly. Big boy stuff from Bakary.
I mean, through that whole sequence, I was holding my breath. I said, you cannot lose the ball as a center back. But he did enough.
Well, it's all up to Alain Rouche now. So we are through the 5 minutes of added time. Kane with Tahid, the closest player to it. Carducci picks up the ball, releases it quick. Aird still bombing down the touchline. Musi, long diagonal switch, bounces once in front of Intigne. Escalante joins the fray. Can Cavalry spoil the party? Escalante's cross bounces for Beckford. What a stop again! Goal line denial from Irving. A stop he had to make, Jordan. Not the most complicated, but it was a must-have.
He's in those positions right there, Irving. He can't come out. He has to just stay big on his line. It goes to him, but they're able to smother it up.
For the Vancouver boy living a dream tonight, he proudly represented the province when a pro team went to Pacific. The first signing, the captain, and in this match, maybe Vancouver's most important player.
You need keepers to come big in big moments for the club. And Callum Irving did that twice in the dying moments of this match.
Cavalry retooling for another push. Bevan into midfield. Daly and Fraser Aird. And with his left foot off the back of Tahid, emphatically away from Pele Martinez. And the record that Tahid now holds, he takes away from former Cavalryman Erbin Peppel. Vancouver, through the adversity, does enough to salvage a point in their home opener despite being down a man for 70 minutes nearly in this match. Ibrahim Bakari was brilliant at the back. Their goalkeeper, the local boy, Callum Irving, with some clutch stops in crunch time to help preserve this result. It is the 4th draw of the season for Cavalry. Vancouver get their 5th point and put on an impressive show at home. At full time, Vancouver 1, Cavalry 1.
Well done. Thank you.
I'm sure when they drew it up and thought about this stage, Jordan, they thought 3 points, they thought victory. That's, of course, the dream, but I think that's almost more endearing to the supporters, to take that adversity, overcome it, and put on such a good performance.
Yeah, and you're asking the supporters to tune in and come in next week or the week after that, whenever the next home match is. But they played for the fans, they played for the badge tonight, and that's something to be said with such a new team. Only been together for a couple of months now, but you can see that they're family, they're a unit. When you have a man go down in Rocco Romeo, to get together, play with 10 men, but muster up a point. Also, you went down to come back and be even. It was a beautiful performance from Vancouver tonight.
You got a little bit of history as well, and the vibes, just in general, very good in Langley. A big day for them, and a big